Hello everyone, this is me Sadia here, and I'm back with the first week of June read, start from the 1st through the 7th of June 2022. This reading is going to be for the sign of Cancer. So let's see Cancer, what is coming up for you for the first week time. I will be adding messages from your person, plus I will also be adding fairy cards as well towards the end of the read. So stay tuned. And before I dive into the read, let me remind you, it is a general read. It may not resonate with everyone out there. Always pick the signs and messages that resonates and leave the rest. For personal reads, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out other services that I offer as well in the description box. So let's see, what can you expect in the first week of June time? Let's see. Cancer, what can you expect in the first week of June time? Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, Nine of Wands, the Temperance. Underneath the deck, we do have Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody's feeling that they don't have any time for anything, just sex, relationship which has no depth in it. So I feel like you are going to feel like, okay, fine, I need to set aside some relationships which were adding nothing good to my life. So I feel like you are going to think about your life that way in this week time. You are going to get yourself motivated enough to break free from situations, ties like that, which are nothing more than sexual connections. You will be able to break free from any of the unhealthy habits as well, be that smoking, drinking, sex, whatever it is, that have been adding nothing good to your life. You are going to break free from that. It is going to be a perfect week for you if you want to kind of end a bad habit of yours, and you want to kind of get yourself motivated enough to do something good for yourself. I feel like this week is going to be perfect that way, because I do see that you are mature, you are sensible, you are positive, you are stable internally, that you can make the right choices now. So if there has been certain things that you've been doing because you were not stable emotionally, and you felt like you were vulnerable to do certain things, I feel like you are going to feel very strong in your head, in your mind, in your heart about your current situation. You're not going to put yourself down there where you are going to be taken for granted by other people in your love life, where you are going to be treated bad by your lovers. You're not going to be in that situation more. You are feeling strong enough emotionally now where you're not going to be vulnerable to get hurt again. You know your boundaries, and you are going to set some boundaries for yourself during this week time, where you're going to wait rather to be in a wrong relationship. You would rather wait for the right one. You would rather wait for a loving relationship than to get yourself into a sexual connection and then getting hurt, and then getting kind of left alone in the connection because you were expecting something out of it and the other person was not ready to give you that. So I feel like you will be basically setting some boundaries for yourself during this week time when it comes to loving relationships. And not just that, I feel like you are going to try your best to have a healthy lifestyle during this week time as well, where you know what you're doing with your life. You are going to give your time to yourself. You will give your divide in kind of schedule your day every day, because you're going to feel like this is very important to have a balanced life. You might have been indulging overly into something or the other in your life before, and I feel like something has changed in you, and you are feeling like, no, you got to work towards it. You got to kind of bring some sort of balance in your life. Eating healthy is also going to add a lot to your life. So I feel like your focus is more on to be on yourself, and detaching yourself from any bad habits that you might have been having. Now, for some of you, I feel like there could be a connection in your life which had become so toxic, so sexual, that you want to break free from it, because you feel like this person is adding nothing good to your life. You're gonna feel like maybe this person is just adding stress and toxicity to your life, you might be choosing to break free from that person as well, especially if that person has been interfering a lot with your inner peace, manipulating you in any way. I feel like you will be able to break free from that person and that toxicity as well during this week time. Even though it's going to be a hard situation to deal with, but you will be able to get through it, because I feel like you're going to feel like you don't want to waste your time and energy into something which is not healthy. I do see you putting your guards up against connections like that, where people used to take you for granted, or be that in love or other relationships as well. But I do see you kind of detached from people during this week time. You would rather like to spend some time with yourself, meditating, contemplating. I do see you more focused on that side of the world, where you are like trying to tap into your own powers and trying to better yourself up, trying to bring harmony from within about your life overall. So you are not going to be like chasing anyone right now. You're not going to be like letting somebody treat you bad during this week time. You would rather choose to kind of push that person away, push that connection away, to feel good about yourself, because you don't want to feel bad. You don't want to feel unhealthy in a relationship. You don't want anything like that in your life now. You might have been in situations like that before, but you want to break free from it now. So if something is beautiful, you would let it in. But if something is toxic, you are just going to kick that out of your life, because you don't want more pain, you don't want more suffering. You want something stable, something beautiful. If that can happen, if that can take place, you would be rather happy. But if it is not coming through, if something is like adding nothing good to your life, if somebody is not loving you and they are just taking you for granted, I feel like you are going to be feeling strong enough to pull away from them. Until and unless something beautiful comes your way, you are not going to settle in for anything less than that. So I feel like for those of you who have been in a relationship for quite some time and the person was not giving you what you wanted, you might be pulling away from them as well. I feel like you would rather want to stay away from them until and unless they make up their mind, because you would feel like they are like putting you there where you are being the choice to them, and you want that. You want them to choose you, and you don't want to be like a second option to them. So I feel like you are definitely going to pull yourself out of that situation too. Especially for those of you who are in a third party situation, you might break free from that. Let's see the messages from your person. Let's see what is it that they want you to know. What is the message of your person? What do they want you to know? I act cold, but I care. So somebody is going to claim that they act cold, but they care. But I feel like it's just that they are taking you for granted, and your kindness for granted as well. I feel like maybe for some of you there is a third party situation as well. You came closer than anyone. I feel like as and when you are going to pull away, this person will understand that. I feel like it's a message from their future self for you. You are going to be like missed by this person for sure. We are getting closer, I think. Now for some of you, maybe your person had like fear of getting too attached, and if that's the case, they might might have been acting cold towards you because of that as well. But whatever the case is, you are going to pull away from them, because it's unhealthy for you to be in a relationship where you feel nothing good emotionally and it drains you emotionally. So I feel like if they really love you, or if they really care for you, they will definitely make the change that they need to bring in their attitude towards you. So yeah, let's see. Many things remind me of you. I feel like for majority of you, I do see you detaching or separating yourself from them, because especially if they are adding nothing good to your life. So let's see what the divine has to add with the fairy message. Let's see what the fairy has to say to you around the situation that you're having this week time with your person. Let's see what the divine message is. What the divine message is. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Solitude. I feel like that's exactly what is happening. It summarized the whole thing that I said here, because I feel like you're gonna feel the need to be in solitude for some reasons. You might be feeling drained. You might be feeling like you want something more meaningful when it comes to your relationships. You're tired of being in a situations in a relationship where things have been like, nothing more than just sexual. I feel like, you would want to break free from that. You would want to have a loving relationship. And I feel like, spending some time in solitude is going to help you understand what do you need to let go of to have the life that you desire, to have the kind of relationship that you desire. So I feel like, that's exactly what is happening during this week time for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for this week time. If it was of help, do like, share, subscribe till I do the next read for you guys. Take care. Bye.